are not going to allow the ADC coalition to just fly without challenge. So when we saw the report yesterday that there's a court order restraining the INEC and the leadership of the ADC from performing their roles, we found it a bit curious in the sense that even as a layman, we know that you give injunction to something that has not happened. You don't give injunction to something that has already happened. So INEC has already acted and recognized the leadership. So you can't give injunction to something that's already happened. So we found it quite curious. And then we requested for the document, the actual ruling. Then we found that there was actually no such thing. Now, that leads us to the logical question. So what was the motive of the people that were spreading this disinformation and misleading the public? But, again, you cannot hide, because we saw the people spreading these stories, and we saw them, and there are people who are directly connected to people within the government circle. So we know it's the continuation of the same agents of destabilization that have been working so hard to ensure that Nigeria is dragged down to a one-party state. So luckily for us, unfortunately for us, what the ruling was very clear. The prayers that was put before the court was outrightly rejected, and the only thing here that has implication for us is that we should be put on notice and that we should make an appearance on September 15. So for us, we think that the decision that brought about the new leadership was taken at the 99th NEC meeting of the party that was observed by the Independent Electoral Commission as required by the process, by the rules. And some of you were there. The decision to bring in the new leadership was unanimously carried. So what you find is a situation where a small number of minority, one or two people, are going behind to begin to say they object to what has been done, even though they could not stop the NEC from taking that decision. So it's a curious situation that the minority, the same minority will now seek to go to court and use the court to overturn the decision that the party has taken. And don't forget, the question of leadership of a party has been settled by the Supreme Court. The leadership of a party and the candidate of a party is entirely the business and the decision of the party. That's the Supreme Court position. So whatever they are doing is not going to hold water. It's doomed to fail. We just didn't expect that they would go as low as dragging the reputation of the judiciary into their political fight. Because if we didn't see the ruling and we acted on the assumption that the court actually granted them their wish, it will have reflected badly on the judiciary, because the Federal High Court will have acted in error to grant the kind of request that they are making. So I'm just saying that for us, we are not bothered about it. We expect more of this. It shows the desperation of the people that are behind all this. So we as the African Democratic Congress, we are not going to be bothered by this. We've taken our decisions. We've moved on. We are focused now on just building our